Hello, let's talk about a thought experiment called Schrödinger's cat. This experiment was proposed in 1935 to illustrate the concepts of superposition and entanglement in quantum mechanics and works as follows. A cat is placed inside a box, within which there is a vial of deadly poison connected to a radiation detector, which in turn is connected to a radioactive atom. In the minutes following the closing of the box, there is a 50% chance of the radioactive atom decaying and emitting radiation. If the atom emits radiation, the detector will trigger and break the vial, releasing the poison and killing the cat. Thus, there is a 50% chance for the cat to be alive, and obviously another 50% chance of being dead when we open the box. Before opening it, there is no way to know if the cat is sleeping in a deep or eternal sleep. It will be in a state of quantum superposition. But what is quantum superposition? Quantum superposition refers to the ability of a quantum system to be in multiple states at the same time. The superposition state of the cat means that it exists in both states simultaneously, i.e., it is both alive and dead until an observation is made and the state collapses to one of the two possibilities. This thought experiment raises profound questions about the nature of reality, the interpretation of quantum mechanics, and the limits of our understanding of the physical world. There are several interpretations of this experiment, each offering a different approach to resolving this apparent dilemma. The many worlds interpretation, suggested by Hugh Everett III, posits the existence of multiple parallel universes where all possible observations coexist simultaneously. In this context, the cat is alive in one universe and dead in another, eliminating the need for a collapse of the wave function. On the other hand, the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum mechanics, proposed by Niels Bohr and Werner Heisenberg, argues that conscious observation is necessary to collapse the mathematical wave function and determine the final state of the system. Touching on fundamental questions about the nature of reality, arises the question of the existence of reality independently of observation. After all, could the definition of the cat's state be a creation of the observer's mind? This question challenges our intuitions about the world and forces us to rethink our notions of objectivity and subjectivity. The complexities of this thought experiment inevitably confront the fundamental questions raised by philosophical indeterminism, which questions the idea of a deterministic and predictable world. We have a very interesting video explaining the philosophy of indeterminism, the card of which you will find at the end of this video, so, finishing here, hurry over there and draw your conclusions. I also take this opportunity to ask for a like. This is a new channel and your like really makes a big difference. It determines the possibility of new videos being published. Your subscription is of even greater importance. So before we return to the video, I ask you to help us by giving a like, subscribing, and commenting down below. But back to the original question, the crux of the paradox lies in the superposition of states of life and death until an observation is made. This concept challenges the classical view of a universe governed by deterministic and predictable laws, suggesting that quantum reality is inherently uncertain and indeterminate. Philosophical indeterminism, in turn, argues that the future is not completely determined by present and past conditions, leaving room for free will and contingency. In this context, Schrödinger's cat paradox highlights the essentially indeterminate nature of the quantum universe, challenging the idea of a world governed by a single line of causality. Quantum uncertainty reveals the limitations of our knowledge and reminds us of the humility necessary when exploring the mysteries of the universe. This humility resonates with the indeterministic approach, recognizing the impossibility of predicting the course of events and assuming uncertainty as an integral part of the human experience. Schrödinger's cat paradox and philosophical indeterminism invite us to rethink our most fundamental concepts of reality and free will, challenging us to embrace uncertainty and ambiguity as essential aspects of the human condition as we continue our quest for understanding the cosmos and our place within it. It is a simple exercise with complex explanations. Einstein, in his reflections on the nature of physical reality, especially in the context of quantum mechanics, once commented that God does not play dice. He felt uncomfortable with the idea that the universe could be governed by fundamental probabilities and expressed his discomfort with quantum mechanics on several occasions, including in this famous phrase that was interpreted as a rejection of the idea that the universe is governed by chance or fundamental randomness. But for now, we'll stop here. I hope the explanations about the cat, quantum mechanics, and indeterminism have raised good answers and many new questions. Comment your questions, and I may make a video about them. This video is the result of questions asked about deterministic philosophy, the video of which you are watching on the card. Until the next video.